Hello everybody, this is Susie and today I'm going to be sharing with you my recipe for my Mexican vegan hot dogs, and these are some of the ingredients that we're going to be using, okay? So here I have what I'm going to garnish the hot dogs with. So because this is a Mexican dish, obviously there's chile involved, so I usually make mine with mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup, tomatoes, white onion, and jalapeno peppers that have been minced, the ones that you get in the can in the vinegar. And that's how I prepare my hot dogs. So now I'm going to show you the ingredients for the actual hot dogs. So this is what I use to make the actual hot dogs. So it's all vegetables. I use black beans, 1 cup of black beans, 2 cups of tomatoes, 1.5 cups of carrots, some garlic, red onions, and I'll give you the exact measurements in the description box, some salt and pepper, and I also use the Better Than Bouillon vegetable base. Let's see if you can see that. Okay, and this I get at Whole Foods, and this one is, I'm pretty sure it is, yes, it is vegan. So they have other kinds, so I get the vegan one, the vegetable base, okay? And then I also use, this is the star ingredient, it is the smoky paprika chipotle seasoning. This is awesome. This is what gives the hot dogs a really, really nice smoky flavor. And you can find these at www.vgourmet.com, and you can order this online. And these are some of the ingredients. So it's spices, paprika, cumin, oregano, salt, onion, mesquite flavor, that's what gives it the smoky taste, and it's really, really good. So these are the ingredients that we'll be using, okay? So stay tuned. If you want to see what they look like all assembled, please go to the end of the video and you'll be able to see that. Thank you. Okay, so I also wanted to show you the buns. These on the left, the Rudy's, I get those at Whole Foods in just the regular bread section, and these are whole wheat and they seem vegan friendly. I didn't find any ingredients that vegans would not be able to eat, even though it doesn't say vegan. Or you can get the Ezekiel, the hot dog buns, and these you find in the freezer section of your grocery store, like Whole Foods and stuff. If they don't have them, because not all stores have them, you might be able to like ask for them or maybe order them somehow. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I am heating up 3 cups of water, and to this water I'm going to add 3 teaspoons of the base. And again, if you want to try it with a little bit at a time first and see how you like the flavor, so that way if you don't like it, you know, so strong, you can start by adding less of it and then add more if you think it needs it as you go along. So I'm going to whisk this in here because I feel like it does need to be whisked because it is a little thick. And this you keep in your refrigerator. Once you open it, you just put it in your refrigerator. It's and it'll keep for a while. And you can add this to anything, like any soups or stews. It gives it a really, really nice flavor. I really like it. I really like it. So to this, once it's been whisked in really well, you're going to add your 2 cups of potatoes and your carrots. Okay, and it might need a little tiny bit of salt, not too much, just a tiny bit. maybe like half a teaspoon or so. Sorry. Maybe like half a teaspoon. And you just mix that in really, really well. And you're going to cook this until they are like tender, because we're going to be mashing this up. Okay? So, we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so I cut up some potatoes and I put a little tiny bit of oil, salt and pepper, and I'm going to throw these in the oven, okay? Okay, so the veggies have been cooking for 10 minutes and they are really, really soft, so now I'm going to turn off the heat. And I also forgot to mention that I like to serve my hot dogs with french fries on the side and with some, like a strawberry shake or something, so I might, if I have enough time, I'll probably show that to you guys or put it like on a separate video if you want to see it. And then the other thing is that, just so you know, my hot dogs are not like the firm, chewy ones that you get like at the store and stuff, because those are made with like vital gluten, I believe, and I wanted to make these without vital gluten, so I just made them with all veggies like you saw, all the ingredients that you saw. So this makes the texture a little bit soft, so it's not going to be a firm, chewy texture, just so you know, but the flavor is amazing. So I don't think that you'll miss the texture at all, because the flavor is going to be so, so good. So I hope you give it, you give this a try and see if you like it. Thank you. So let's keep going. Okay, so I strained the veggies and the beans really, really well. You want them to be completely dry, no liquid, and now we're going to mash them. So all you're going to do is grab your masher and you're going to mash this really, really well until everything is well incorporated, okay? And then we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients. So sometimes what I will do is I will add the garlic and like the seasoning right now. So I have 1 tablespoon of finely minced garlic, and you can add more or less according to your taste. And then also we're going to add 1 teaspoon of the smoky seasoning. And again, this is to your taste. And now I'm going to keep mashing this in so that all the flavors can incorporate, okay? Okay, so I've mashed it as much as I could. It's quite a workout. So now we're going to add 2 tablespoons of chopped red onion. So you add your red onion. If you don't have red onion, you can use white onion. Or if you don't like onion, don't put any in there. And then at this point you can add some cracked pepper, freshly ground pepper, or some salt if it needs it. Any kind of seasoning you think it might need at this point, you can go ahead and add it. If you want it a little bit spicier, you can go ahead and add some like cayenne pepper or ground chipotle pepper or something like that. And now we're going to make our hot dogs. Okay, so if you are sensitive to chile, you might want to put on some gloves. If you're not, then you just grab some of the mixture and you're going to make your hot dogs. So like I told you, these are soft in texture. They're not going to be chewy like the ones you're used to. But if you want something that you know what's in it, that is flavorful, and that you can, you know, just don't have to worry about any preservatives or anything like that, this is a great recipe. And that's it. And you keep going until you make all of your hot dogs, okay? So the other thing you can do is you place the mixture in the refrigerator. I didn't have time to do this right now, but so that way it becomes a little bit more firm and easier to work with. It's not so sticky. But if you don't have any time for that, that's fine. Just make up your little hot dogs and you can store them in an airtight container. Just cover it up and you can put them in the refrigerator. And the way that I make them is I'll just put them in a baking sheet and put them in the oven, my little toaster oven or the regular oven. Or sometimes I have done them like shallow fry them. I think that's how you say it. You put a little bit of oil on a pan and you just very gently turn them over so that they get a little bit crispier. But it's up to you, okay? So I'll leave that up to you. Okay, so this is what they look like when they're done, and it makes about, I think, like 9 of them, and I have already put one here with a little bit of parchment paper, and I'm going to put this in the oven just like that, okay? I didn't put any oil or anything like that. I'm just going to put it in the oven for a few minutes. So while the hot dog's in the oven, I'm going to make the coconut berry vegan shake. So I'm going to add, I like to add the mixed berry, or you can do strawberries if you want, and that's maybe like half a cup or so. And then I will put some soy milk, almond milk, whatever milk you like. And then I'm going to add some of the Coconut Bliss vanilla ice cream. And I just eyeball it. It's to your taste if you want more ice cream, if you want more milk, whatever you like, okay? So maybe like 2 or 3 scoops of that, and some sweetener of your choice, whatever you like, and a little bit of vanilla extract. And we're going to blend this up. And this is what it looks like. Okay, so I put my bun in the oven for like 3 minutes, and now I took it out, and I'm going to add some vegan mayonnaise. If you have store-bought or homemade, whatever you like. I'm just going to add some mayonnaise. And this is pretty much how you eat hot dogs in Mexico. If you go to Mexico and you're like the street vendors and, you know, selling hot dogs, it's pretty similar to this. So you add some mustard to your taste, and now I'm going to get my hot dog out of the oven. Okay, here it is. Okay, so very carefully, this is a little sticky, we're going to place it there, like so. Excuse me. And now we're going to add a little bit of ketchup. And we are going to garnish it with some onions. As much as you like. Oops. And then some tomatoes, some chopped tomatoes, and some jalapenos. And these are the ones that you put on your nachos. I just chopped them up really well, and you're just going to add that on top, okay? Just like that. I think I forgot to hit pause. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so here is the finished product. Here is the hot dog with my oven baked french fries, some ketchup, and my coconut mixed berry milkshake. So I hope you guys give this a try and play around with this recipe and see what you think. And I hope you guys like it and enjoy it as much as I do. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. So I wanted you guys to see me bite into it. Let's see how this goes. And the fries with the ketchup. This is good. This is really good. It's too thick. This is so good, you guys. I hope you give it a try. Okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.